Pop. There we go. Should be all good, I imagine. Looks like everything's fine. Big. What's going on, Blade Lover? Alright. Should be pretty Gucci. I never figured out the fucking input thing. It's still gonna be broken on the screen. That's fucking awesome. It's still gonna be fucking broken, isn't it? So let's figure it out real fast here. I'm pretty certain it's still not gonna wanna capture. Yeah, that should be up to date at this point. That's a little silly. Is this something I can fix? Ah. If I'm not clicked into the window, then yes. You 100%ed Hollow Knight, you're now going for 112%? Oh. That's probably good, I think. I'm just gonna turn off the fucking input, fucking capture if it's just not gonna work. It's literally the saddest day of my life. You're about to start beating Pathia. I don't know what that is. But I mean, I assume that's probably a good thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Whatever, I'll just turn them off. Whatever. Saddest day of my life. I'll get over it. I'll figure it out. And by that, I mean, I said that last week, and I mean, I won't figure it out. Alright, though. Let's just jump into some practice, then. What first? Probably Roof Skip and Gator Q30? It was like 20, or actually it was like 27, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like 27. That's basically right. Big. Okay, it's 26. Alright. Let's head towards there. Okay. Let's head towards the middle. Plant like that. And I missed the jump. The saddest day of my life, good lord. I'm doing it way too soon, that's the issue. As for that one. Okay. Do I need to look up for this? I feel like I'm too far away. Okay. I mean, I always... That's definitely too soon. Okay, there's one. This book is Flamethrower. Yes. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. No, that's not it. It's the way. I need to like have a better timing on this. Words are hard. Okay, there we go. I think you have to like do it right there we go. I think it is the timing. I think I was just doing it too soon before. Yeah, that was too soon. I could feel it. Okay, I crouched too soon there. Too soon. There we go. I just need to nail it into my fucking muscle memory, really. I think it is just coming down to timing. Or am I just coping and I'm completely wrong? There we go. There. I just didn't jump. Also, my stamina's back. That's the happiest I've ever been. Alright. The last time I clicked on a cough stream, you were doing this. I come back and you're doing it still. Well, yeah, because I always practice the harder skips at the beginning of the run, and that's the only time you're fucking here. So, yeah, no shit. Bookma. I see. Bookma balls. In your mouth. There we go. Epic speedrun training. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to just dive right into a run when I don't have the more peril. It's not even perilous, but one of the trick. I need to get my basic skips down and make sure I remember how to do them. Like, I know I do to some extent, but I mean, like, it's good to warm up on them, obviously. I mean, I can go do DRSM skip. You getting good at Doorman? I mean, yeah, that checks out. That or you use VC. Oh, fuck. I fucked up the timing. There we go. I'll have to double check the parkour. There we go. Okay. I've gotten pretty decently consistent at this. I'm happy about that. I marginally feared I would get stuck in the wall on that one. Yep, got stuck on that one. Oh. I think I'm pretty happy with this rate. I didn't even dodge that time. Wall. It's better to stop and get aligned than fuck it up. Like that. Good lord, as soon as I start talking, this is the saddest day of my life. I look away and get stuck. If you read this book, your face will get burnt. What the fuck is water room type? Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, it's because W. Okay. There we go. That's where the W came from. The fuck is water room type? Alright, I'm pretty happy with the RSM skip. I'm not too concerned about that. Worst case scenario, it's still early on. What I do need to go practice is parkour 60, I think, in it. Oh. Not the most elegant in the world, but better than dying. Parkour's so iffy. Sometimes I have it like just down and sometimes I just don't. And it can change at the flip of a dime. And that's just mostly me covering for my skill issue, if we're being honest. 60, was it 2? Is that maze? Oh, I fucked that up. It's not like I was getting maze skip anyway. Wolf. Guess I need to do 26. I feel like I have everything else down pretty well. This is less fatal than parkour, but it is still detrimental. So I sit here for like a fucking minute doing this. It's just a waste of time. Here, what's going on, Nala? Alright, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Nothing much. Gonna play modded Minecraft with my friends tomorrow. Pretty peak. Doing the horror stuff as well, or are you doing your own thing? Let's actually double check to see if the thing's working. It's gonna be horror. Alright, so that is working. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna restart the game. We're gonna jump into a proper run. Launch. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Not too much interesting going on here. I mean, I worked today. Past that, nothing too interesting, just a Friday, I guess. Speaking is difficult. Alright, though. New game. Easy. Alright, split started. Why did my stamina disappear? No, like actually, where'd my stamina go? It was there. It was there. It was. Maybe I gotta try manually running the exec, and it'll make it work. It's actually annoying though when it doesn't work. It's so important. I know my stamina, like, to a precise number. It's so useful for being able to just, it will move around and stay active and be able to conserve what I need, as opposed to just being like, oh yeah, that's fucking probably enough. Exec rs.pfg. Okie dokie. Literally gonna be the saddest day of my life. That is, it doesn't work. Yes. One of your friends has yet to get CurseForge. Oh. Is it because they're a pussy? Also, you're gonna be pissed if he doesn't get it by tomorrow? That's where you shame him. We need to bring back shaming rituals. Like, didn't download CurseForge? Shame. He will be exiled. He's gonna be exiled to the island.
Oh, wait, I'm sucking your cock.
If you do not download CurseForge Minecraft, you will be sent to Little St. James. That that's fucking annoying. Why did it do that? The island with the big E? Yeah, he's still there. Bro, what is my game doing? The fucking lag spike right as I went to try and open the door is actually amazing. I don't know what's happening right now. I think it's dying. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. Also, what's going on, Matthew? Epic speedrun? Don't fucking patronize me. Don't patronize me. I'll fucking end you, bro. When is this shit? Close the program. I love this game and how functional it is. It's one of my favorite things about it. If there's anything I love about this game, it's the fact that it functions. Sometimes. Kind of. I think my favorite part. You want a Squiddy AL for the purpose of a good public flipper? Ah, yeah, that's valid. Yeah, that's probably one of the better options, unless you go with one of those like Nabalis, like I know they made like paw ones or something like that. I imagine they have decent public flippers that aren't dog shit. But I mean, yeah, from what I've heard, Squiddy AL's decent. I just don't hate myself to buy something that doesn't have bushings. I just hate myself enough to try and speedrun Cry of Fear.
Go in, I'm sucking your cock.
There we go. Here. If I want a good flipper in general, just grab a Nabalis Crescent. It's their new Bally, like their best well on our views. Uh-huh. Here. Fucking move, fat ass. June summer. June summer to our David. All right. Dorar David. June summer. $88.11. Sweet. Go, fat ass, go. $88.11, $88.11. I was just going straight into the wall there. I think I was butchering my speed. Alright. Actually, wait, that's kind of an insane code. It's too bad I won't be able to fully make use of it. The reason is because I'm bad. Like that. So you... That no... No, Andrew. Okay. 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 I don't know why I'm feeling a little disoriented. We Gucci though, we got this. And by I got this, I mean, we don't. Here. It's so fucking hot. Or... There. Whee! Get it through. It always scares me going through that door because you gotta hear that motor thing. And if you don't, it just means you fucking went back through the door. $87.99. On this account now, but I'm gonna lurk because I'm an animate on Blender. Okie dokie. Don't know why that necessitated you going to your other account, but alright. Here. Boys, you be switching up accounts, you better be liking on both, that's all I'm saying. Ah! You have a different account for different devices? Why? That's not normal. That's the type of thing you do when you don't want your parents finding out you look up Minecraft feet on your other device. Like, no one does that. You're too lazy to change it? What do you mean too lazy to change it? You just, why did you make another one in the first place? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What do people look up? First, I was just, if something weird was just fucking that, because you're talking about Minecraft over there. That's frankly, I wouldn't put it out of the realm of reality for Matthew. What kind of shit did I walk into? Fucking, we're dogging on Matthew for having multiple accounts again. What's going on, Ethan? This is the saddest day of my life. You only use one alt. Good lord. Two 791, 2792. You should only use an alt for a one-time bit. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. These people don't use it for one-time bits. They just fucking cycle them in or out whenever they fucking feel like it. Like, you know, Matt, he has fucking, like, 3 accounts between Buff Shaggy, the Bible Archivist, and, gosh, what was the other one? Good lord, that's a fucking brick wall text. In case you haven't guessed, it's only me right now. If you're gonna put something that long, I'm not fucking reading it. I really don't have the time to do it. You forgot your password on your main? Uh-huh. Well, you just, you know, recover it. Or did you not, like, have any recovery, like, procedures set up? In which case, good lord. How's the run been? It's been okay. Getting into the apartments was pretty clean, but other than that, I mean, it's the first run of the day, so it's been, you know. Once again, without chaos here, I've been having to side-eye a bit more to the fucking chat, so it's a bit more spotty. Gosh, it's been so long since I've actually run on my own. It's a run? That is definitely something I would say, yes. No, it's not a run until after DRSM skip, we know this. Oh, now it's a run. We don't have our text-to-speech, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that was close. I forgot how close I was to dying. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I was gonna say something. So, okay, I guess it kind of was. So, do you guys have those phases on, like, YouTube or anything else where you just have, like, you see one video of something and then, you know, you're just kind of in, like, that watch this thing phase for a little while? Either watch or play or something like that. Yeah. So, I mean, recently, I watched, like, one fucking FNAF video, and now I'm just fucking in that FNAF video watching phase again. You woke up, like, 5 minutes ago? Zam. I mean, I'll do my best. I mean, it's up to you if you want to come on or if you're too drowsy to. Obviously, I was, you know, it's fine. I'll do my best. Regardless. Yeah, cause like just before I got on, I was fucking plugging my way through a video on a FNAF 2 movie, and how it was just really weird writing wise. I haven't seen either of the movies, mind you, but I find it entertaining. What were we talking about? My cat's getting water. We're talking about like YouTube phases where you get into like watching one thing over and over because you find one video of it. And I'm kind of in like my FNAF video watching phase right now. I actually went back and watched like some little tidbits of my streams from last year. Low-key, I completely forgot that Chaos wasn't in the latter 2 streams for 3 and 4. It was only Chaos was only there for 1 and 2. I completely forgot they weren't there for. Good fucking lord, this dumbass baby fat ass head looking bitch ass piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill that baby. But yeah, no, I completely forgot 3 and 4 is by myself. 4 makes sense, because 4 is... Ugh. You kind of have to do 4 by yourself. You have to, like... You can't be listening to anything else in that game. Low-key forgot 3 was just me. You stupid piece of shit. Dude, I fucking hate that baby, Nala. You don't know. That fucking fat-ass, dumbass, fucking baby-ass, head-looking ass blocked my fucking way with his fat-ass, stupid-ass fucking head. And I had to fucking walk around like some fucking detour-looking ass motherfucker. And it's just like, man. I didn't like that. Gosh, I'm so fucking good at this game. Guys, if I'm good at this game, like the fucking stream, please. Might be a bit mad. I fucking hate that baby, Poshi. I do. Baby fucking sucks. Send the baby to Fazbear's. I'm actually gonna die. Hold on. We need to make a diss track on that baby. I'd say to have Drake make a diss track, but I'm not sure that's what he, you know, Drake moment. Oh fuck!
Hello? Hello?
No, I'm not here. 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 You don't see me. You don't see me. You do not see me. Oh, wait.
What the fuck is going on in this town?
He's getting busy with it? He doesn't fucking see me. He doesn't fucking see me.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I should have been punished for that one.
Hello?
Holy shit. I can't believe I didn't get punished for that. I should be dead. I should be dead. But I'm not. All good, Chaos. I didn't see the whole thing of it, but I got the gist of it. You're all good. Kill that baby. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I gotcha. He's jorking it? I don't know if that's what he's doing. I cannot believe I didn't get punished for that phone call skip miss, though. Thank you, Broken AI. You've saved me this one time. Looks like he's jorking it, I guess. Malice towards the baby the whole stream. That baby's a stupid ass fucking bitch. Like, that's all I'm saying. Oh, no. Yes! Third try's completely fine. That's perfectly acceptable. I like the base boost you get when Carcass is dying and you're still in the building. It just starts shaking the whole thing. Like, you can blow out the fucking back of a car with that base. Also, what am I doing? Being a pussy around park geometry? Not this guy. Third time's the charm? I mean, hey, I'd say third time is pretty reasonable. Like, all things considered, I think that still more or less at least evens out with the second fastest method. Worst case scenario, it's still faster than the slowest method. So, you know what? I'll absolutely take third time. I mean, obviously first time would be better, but, you know, you can't win them all. Not unless, you know, I go full sicko mode and just go, you know? Just straight up fucking unload. Alright, so it's fucking college time. Do you think KOF would get a shit movie adaptation? What do you mean, as if it did get a movie adaptation, would it be shit? I mean... Oh my gosh, I'm getting shot. This kind of hurts. I don't know how you adapt Cry of Fear into a movie. I mean, the thing is, like, like, how often do we get good movie adaptations of, frankly, anything these days, much less games? I don't know how you would do a Cry of Fear movie. I don't know, if it were somehow executed right, like, I think it could work, maybe. I think it could potentially work if you were to do it, like, very specific and right. Because, like, I mean, the atmosphere, music, and general, like, story of Cry of Fear is really good. I mean, frankly, by, you know, removing the gameplay aspect of it, you're getting rid of the worst part of Cry of Fear. So, I mean, it's technically already starting at a net positive as long as everything else stays. But I mean, I don't know how you adapt. Again, I don't know how you adapt something like this into a movie. Like even something that's more like story based, like, you know, fucking like Half-Life. I don't know how you meaningfully make that into a movie. I mean, would it like literally just be an adaptation of the existing story? I mean, I don't know how interesting that would be. I mean, how would you adapt the fucking Fuse Hunt in Chapter 4? Like, I think Cry of Fear couldn't be a direct adaptation. I think you would have to adapt it in some way that's not literally just going with the game beat by beat. It would have to be like some sort of either side story or a complete like rewrite of the story to where it isn't exactly the same as it is now. Whether it be, you know, similar to this, but, you know, excluding some of the more gamey aspects, like, you know, going for the fuses and stuff like that, like still keep like the big plot points with like, the thing is, if they, the problem with Cry of Fear is there's only one character. Like, I mean, I'm not saying movies like that can't work, but the general audience isn't going to be too as interested in a game adaptation where it's really only one character. There's no other characters to project onto, where, you know, fucking Sophie appears once and the Doctor appears sporadically. I feel like if they did do that, they'd have to make the other characters more integral to the plot somehow. Like say if they did a movie adaptation, like Sophie would maybe travel with Simon through the entirety of Chapter 3, and then she jumps, you know, so there's still more of a character. But I mean, even then, like, more involved. I mean, they literally have to be. There's no other characters in Cry of Fear besides Sophie, the Doctor, and Simon, unless you want to count the two nameless cops that get shot at the end or appear at the end, depending on the ending. There are no other characters. I mean, there's Simon's mom, I guess, but she's never shown, never speaks. We only see, like, text messages. I mean, you could maybe expand on Simon's home life. I mean... But, I mean, then how far are you going into it? Like I feel like if you did, again, it couldn't be beat by beat the game, and I feel like you'd have to go deeper into stuff that happens prior to the car crash. Like, it would have to be like, you know, maybe show Simon, like, show some scenes of him at school and home, and show how the stresses of life are getting to him. I mean, you'd probably show off some of the self-harm that he does to himself already, and then, you know, show, you know, just his interactions with characters prior to that, like, again, like, his mother, if there is a father, fucking Sophie, maybe other classmates, they'd have to fucking just create and like show how isolated Simon himself is from the rest of society before, you know, getting to the night where Simon, you know, of course is walking and he finds the old guy just fucking crawling on the ground. I mean, maybe establish something that makes Simon come off as a more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Morally virtuous person, despite his own issues. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, Simon has shown that he's not a necessarily bad guy on his own, and he did go and try to help that guy to his own detriment. So I mean, maybe there's something you can do with that. Like, maybe show that Simon overall is like a decent guy who's just fucking crazy, or there's so much you'd have to do to establish the characters. But it also, I don't know, because then you'd still have to somehow work it into the whole plot of, yeah, this is all a fucking just psycho, ego death. Also, what was that? That was awesome. TMP magazine, motherfucker. Jaded making every reason why he should be a director for the Cry of Fear movie? Absolutely not. I'm just trying to come up with reasons of, like, ways in which you could try and make it work. I mean, again, you have to, like, you're not taking from a whole ton of material. What you have in Cry of Fear is the main story, which, you know, is like, well, this, and there's so much that you have to cut out because you know, how interesting would it be to see just some character just running around, grabbing fuses, pressing buttons? It's a puzzle game. There's a lot, like, how you again, you'd have to very much make it so that there is a separate plot outside of just what's going on normally, because you'd almost have to just make stuff like the subway section almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Like something, I can't think of the word. Good lord. Like a montage almost. You'd have to make it almost like a montage, because like no one wants to sit around and just watch Simon traverse these fucking barren subway and sewer systems where almost nothing happens. And if you were to try and be as upfront with some of the scares as some parts of the game are, I feel like it would also kill any horror that the potential movie would have. You'd have to make everything a montage. I mean, to an extent. I mean, that's the thing. You'd have to make like a lot of the more gamey parts into montages and expand the current character and actual plot-driven stuff much further out, as well as create original information, again, like I mentioned before, of stuff like maybe before the car accident and maybe a bit more after it, depending on which ending they go with, which they'd go with ending 4. I think it'd be fucking hilarious if they went with ending 1, fucking Simon's book going, hope you like peeling my fucking scattered brains off the wall. Fuck you. I think that'd be a fucking hilarious. But they won't do that. They wouldn't. Gosh, that ending's fucking funny. Yeah, there would just have to be a lot of it borderline just have to be like a side story almost. Like, again, I don't really know. I'm not a fucking film guy or anything like that, so I couldn't tell you how to make the perfect Cry of Fear movie. Again, that we're making a lot of assumptions based on like, hey, could you even use the existing material to a certain extent? Like, I imagine it would have to be heavily modified to even be close to be usable. You spend so much of this game alone. Like, if it were more story, I mean, it is a story-based game to a certain extent. You had no idea Simon was in a car accident. That's what happens at the beginning of the game, yeah. So at the very beginning of the game, Simon's walking on his own on the side of the road, and this old man just starts crawling out from behind the corner, going like, "Help me!" And Simon's like, "Oh shit!" And he goes over and tries to help him, and unbeknownst to him, a car starts behind him, and specifically starts and drives straight into Simon, pinning him between the car and the wall nearby, which completely paralyzes him from the waist down. I mean, he himself technically wasn't in a car. Like, he wasn't in a car in an accident. It was more so he got hit by a car. I do believe the same wordage would be used, though. I thought he was just disabled or something? No. No. I mean, he gets disabled, but I mean, he wasn't disabled from the start. Like, the whole thing is that, you know, Simon's already inherently depressed. And what really starts to sending it over the edge is the fact that what sends it over the edge is the fact that he's been crippled. And depending on which ending you choose, he either, you know, kind of, I don't want to say gets over it, but he kind of learns to accept the situation he's in, and that people are trying to help and all that. Either does that, or like at the worst of it, he starts to just fucking hate everything, just considers himself completely useless in the wheelchair, says that the fucking medications have enlightened him enough to let him fucking make the grand decision to kill both the doctor, Sophie, and then himself. He found a gun in an alley or something like that. Oh, okay, see ya. He gets the Johnny Joestar treatment. I mean, kinda. I mean, the thing is, only in the sense that he's also crippled. I mean, it's not like it's a similar situation per se. Johnny is a fucking piece of shit asshole. I mean, especially prior to the events of fucking Steel Ball Run. He's a fucking piece of shit. And that's why the guy who he cuts in line shoots him in the fucking spine. Johnny got what he deserved in doing that. Simon didn't do anything wrong before that. He was honestly just trying to help someone at the time before, like, we don't even know really the reason as far as I'm aware. I've always had the idea of, like, maybe it was some weird, like, gang violence he got in the middle of, and, you know, the guy driving the car, he was trying to help the guy or something like that, tried to finish him off. But we have no real information about the driver or anything outside of the joke 5th ending, which, if you want to consider the 5th ending somewhat canon, I think that, honestly, it's not. But I think it's funny to try and consider the 5th ending canon. Just because it's funnier. And it's the only instance of seeing the during of the accident. But other than that, we really don't know anything. Other than the non-canon 5th ending, we know nothing about the driver or the circumstances that led them to driving in the Simon. I'm out of energy? This is the saddest day of my life. Good thing enemies in this game are fucking awful. Fucking throwing my energy out like a fucking piece of trash. Gucci, water glitch, you love to see that. Okay. Yeah, so that does like 60 some damage, okay. I knew it would kill me, I was just not sure. Right here. Black day.
His school and home life were no ill topics when discussing these feelings and anxieties. He told me the other day that he'd been seeing hallucinations, but couldn't give a clear description of what he'd been seeing. Naturally, I didn't take him seriously.
Naturally.
I saw no evidence to suggest this was the case, but upped his prescription anyway. He claims the extra medication helps.
Toast these guys up a little bit. Right, get out of here, go. Losing speed. Fuse. What ending are we going for? Speedruns always go for ending 4. It's just the faster one to get. Like, there's a whole, like, there's like, to describe to you just how different it is in length between chapter 4 and the rest. And chapter 4 only has 7 chapters. Every other ending has 8. So yeah, the other endings are a tad longer. Not egregiously so. Chapter 8 isn't terribly long, but it's absolutely longer than the fucking Book Simon sequence. Technically speaking, ending 5 isn't 8 chapters, but frankly, it's just as long as if it was another chapter. You could kind of honestly say it also has 8 chapters, but again, ending 5's in a weird place. Ooh, okay. Also, I have like, I'm 5 health from staggering. Oh, yeah, slip right by these dollars. Oh, wombo combo. Alright, that was a nice movement. I like that. Here. Damn you. Oh boy, 5 rifle rounds? That's gonna be useful. I have fucking 2 health before stagger. Oh. I can only take 1 more hit before stagger, okay. Actually, I should keep the book out. If I'm this close to stagger. I'm probably gonna get hit. Who needs a gun when you got a book? True! Speaking of book... oh my goodness, okay. Way too close to dying there. Gosh, the other side is so fucking good. I mention it every time we get here. The other side is such a good song. Why did I take the fucking longest way around the tree? This guy, dude. Here. Alright, flag here doesn't get my way, that's good. There we go. Gosh, I love Water Glitch so much. I was looking at this Reddit earlier regarding, like, Cry of Fear. It was like, oh, what's your, like, least favorite game? Or what's your least favorite part going through the game? Again, or something like that. And someone's like, oh, yeah, the apartments. And people in the comments are like, oh, yeah, but you could do these skips that speedrunners use to just basically skip the entirety of the apartments. And it's like, man, I just can't do that. And I'm just like, man, you know, I'm not very good at this game, but it does bewilder me to an extent. That, you know, these are things that some people just can't do. Stuff like the TV skip or, I mean, the wall, or like the wall clips in the apartments. It's kind of surprising in a way. Okay. I saw Fuse's place, and for some reason I thought I picked up the battery again. I was like, good lord, please no. Hate that little bastard. I'm gonna charge him with battery. Just like these fucking suiciders. Good lord, get out of my way. I don't like you like that. Here. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of a humbling thing to show that... I mean, maybe not humbling is the right word, but I don't know. Yeah, it's just interesting to see that things I can do pretty much consistently at this point is just something that people just can't do. They have pathetic guns, yeah. I have a hammer. It is interesting how how short of a time you have the hammer for. I mean, at longest you have it onto the train. But even though, why the fuck would you use it on the train? You don't know if you want to get a squid trainer? Why? What changed your mind? So hold on, I'm gonna pay attention here. What was that? I jumped way too late, my alignment was off. I'd fucking blame Matthew for talking about the shitty fucking squid trainers. What did you skip? Nothing. What? Who are you? Hmm. I don't want that saving. Cartoon slip effects. Yeah, I should. Part of me was like, I should just fucking suck it up and just save here. But, like, I didn't want to do that. Actually, I should really restart the game. It low-key pisses me off a bit because I've been, like, so on top of, like, playing well recently, but every time I've been on a run where I basically would have had PB, I immediately get just slammed with either internet issues or fucking retardation. What the hell is that? Slam dunk. Yeah, it's a Space Jam. There we go. Do you think a Volt Pro is good since I'm pretty sure you have it? I like the Volt Pro, yeah. I mean, how much are you looking to spend though? Because Volt Pros are like $140. Is it worth it for the price? I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm not like any like professional flipper or anything, but I mean, like coming from me, and again, it's been a while since I flipped it. From what I remember, I think it was more or less equatable to the LDY Orion, more or less. I mean, there's probably some better grip on the Pro. I don't know. I mean, I think it's, you know, if you're like, I think it's a fair price for what it is, but at the same time, I feel like there are better alternatives for, better or equal alternatives for cheaper. And the Beatles 54. Beatles 54. Excelsior. 1831. On 1831. Thanks, Nala. Yeah, I mean, I think I haven't really been flipping a variety lately. It's I either flip my Orion or my Hydra. I think it's good, and I'm not against the price for it. For 140, it's very well made and has fucking bushings. So I think it's a fair price for it. Does it choker fan or do a chaplain well? Yeah. Or is it just a full port falls off? It is absolutely not fucking comparable to a Beza Volp. You take my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Type shit. It is absolutely, like, it can fucking chaplain. If I'm spending $100 on a fucking ballad song, it better be able to go around my finger in circles. The gulps. Huh? Like, you have to fucking mod the base Volp to get that thing to even begin to work with a chaplain. Like, I had to get fucking Zippy stuff, which, you know, praise fucking Zippy Balisong. He's a fucking hero. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to do that. Good lord. But I mean, I've also got Zippy stuff on all my favorite ballys regardless, so... Like, I got the little leg caps on my... Even on my Hydra, I have a black and purple one on there. I think it looks really nice. Matches with the magenta titanium screws. $17.99. I remember I actually had to get 2 sets of screws to put my Kraken together. So I broke one on the first set. And then when I finally got to putting it together with the second... Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous, that's what it was. I remember putting it together with my first set. I had, like, I barely touched a blade and that shit fucking filleted my fingers, I swear. Blood everywhere, it was great. What color did I get? I got the teal greenish one. Not teal, but like the green cyan-ish. I quite like that one. I think the gold's too gaudy. I think the red's okay. I think the blue-greenish is a very good place for it. That's just me. Actually, I have it right here in front of me on my desk. Right next to my fucking Impulse. Please. Here. Ooh, what energy. Does it flip good and does it flip better than the Volp? It flips better than the Volp, yes. I think it flips well. It's a bit light, and the handles are a bit thin. Like they're probably close. They're not like the same size. I'd say they're somewhere between like your average Balisong leg size and the Canyon, somewhere between there. And it's rather light, but I think it does flip well. Yes, and for the price, I'd absolutely recommend it over the Volp. Did not jump there. Like I respect the Volp. I like it. I think Will Hirsch is a pretty cool guy, and it was one of my first Bella songs. I do not recommend it. Ethan out here spitting bars. It reminds me of that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air I watched last night, where Will became a fucking poet known as, what was it, something du ghetto. It was like something du ghetto. Ever thought about that one, Mr. Batman? I see. I think one of the things I found interesting too, so I watched through the first like 8 or so episodes of the first season of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and there's this episode where Carlton and Will are, they have this business associate of Phillips, or Uncle Phil's, and, you know, they're going on a vacation with this, the parents are going on a vacation with this associate, and the associate has fucking Carlton drive the car for him down to a resort, and Will, of course, fucking hides in the back seat because it's fucking Will. And at one point they get pulled over by the cops, and Carlton of course says everything wrong, being Carlton. And after a while they get put in jail because Carlton's just not very smart at trying to deal with the cops. And at one point Carlton just goes, "This is just retarded." And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know Carlton had heaters like that in him. He's just straight up calling something retarded. There's also this one big like biker looking guy in the same room, like, and Will's like, fucking, like, be careful. Like, there's a white guy here in jail. You know he did something. The guy turns around and he starts fucking singing, like, operatically. And they're just fucking hiding in the fucking... They're just, like, trying their best not to fucking piss this guy off. Also, I completely fucked up that skip. Like, they're just letting him do it. They're like, just don't fuck with him. It was good. I like that episode. Here. We have to watch more of that. Fucking Fresh Prince low-key goated. What color of the impulse you got? I got the blue and pink fade. City 17 is not safe. Insane. You need a nice brisk glass of Dr. Breen's Private Reserve. That'll help. Just clear your mind a little bit. I don't know if I should get the gold or blue and pink fade. I mean, it's up to you. I kind of like the pink to blue a bit more. I think, like, the black and gold's not bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I think the blue to pink was just more interesting to me. I don't know. I mean, it's just an opinion thing at the end of the day. If you think the blue and black and gold looks cool, get that one. The blue and pink one just looked cooler to me. Alright, that was a pretty good SAR. SAR runner. That fucking baby. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jump past the damn door. Hey, jump past the damn door. No. Right, park. Just gonna conserve energy. There we go. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Rent? Where's my money? Spider-Man 3 is a low-key heater. It's just true. Pay me rent. Oh, yeah. That's how you phone skip right there.
Hello?
I think I found the fucking invincibility glitch. Like, he just doesn't see me back here.
Who is this? How did you get my number? Can you help me? What the fuck is going on in this
There
town?
we go, you bitch.
You're... What? You're up on the roof? I can't hear what you're saying.
They immediately said you were trans.
Hello?
Listen, I hate the idea that blue and pink just can't be together now because fucking a community has put their colors, those colors together. I despise it. Like, I think it's a good looking fucking transition, and I hate the idea that someone can't use it just because it looks like, it makes you look fucking like a certain way. It's fucking retarded. Like, it's a good looking fade, and if people can only see it as, oh, trans, it's a fucking travesty that those colors are just ruined in a sense that you can't use them without just it associating with that. It's like trying to use anything rainbow these days. It's like, oh, you're fucking gay, aren't you? It's like, well, no, I mean, not use anything rainbow wise, but like, it's ridiculous. I personally saw it as cotton candy. Yeah, I like that. Like, I saw it vaguely as cotton candy too. Like, it's a good looking fucking fade. But people are so fucking brain rotted. They see pink and blue and it's like, oh, you're transgender. I see. It's like, no, it's just a fucking good fade. My two favorite characters are blue and pink. Woof. Please, park geometry, don't fail me now. Like, it's just a good color set. It can work. Like, again, the thing is, like, I don't know. It's a good fade. I like it. I just hate the idea that it necessarily has to be associated with anything or any like specific group of people, regardless of what they are. It's like if you made a red and black one. It's like, oh, yep, you got red and black. That's on the fucking that's on the bad German people flag. You must be one of them. You must be a Nazi. It's like, no, red and black's just a cool color combination. Colors shouldn't be ruined by the communities that use them, and unfortunately, in a lot of cases, it's hard for them not to be. And I think that's sad. And it really goes for anything, really, not just colors, but... Here. Like, I remember, like, the other day I was making a custom, like, Warframe, like, color scheme. Like, my thoughts were you know, oh, like I want to make like this like spring-esque like a theme. It'd be pretty cute, I think, for I think it was for Wisp or something. And then I got to and I was using like all these lighter pastel colors and such from the fucking like Easter color palette. And you know, I saw the pink and blue and I was like, well, shit. If I put pink and blue together, it just looks like it's a trans color set, and that's not what I want it to be. I just want to build a. I didn't fucking jump. I just want it to be a like a nice, cute little color set for this character, but I can't do that because it almost denotates a specific group or it's something like that. It's like, you think blue and pink make a good fade? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. It does. Like pink and blue work well together. And I mean, again, this fade works well. I mean, obviously, I don't think you've seen it, Ethan, but the fade looks good. It's just a shame that it's like viewed in a certain way. You like bug tits? What the fuck are bug tits, you freak? Sorry, pig tits, gotcha. How do you even know bugs have those? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, did you know that the only mosquitoes that suck blood are the women? Now you know. I'm pretty sure the male mosquitoes only eat like pollen or some shit. It's the only way some of you will get sucked dry. Oof. I could have gotten an extra jump in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Love when I hit that. Doesn't save the time I missed from borking the jump earlier, but... Level 5 energy. Oh boy, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm cooked. No, if I just made it further, I could have justified using all my energy. Fuck, 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 fuck. I saw it as at 13 and I just did not stop. Damn it. Good lord, that's a lot of words. Interesting to me is the term nonchalant in my school. They say are nonchalant. They're more annoying to me and are just dicks. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously people are they're gonna want to come off as something they're not. It makes them feel less, you know, bad about the fact that they suck inside. It's called convincing yourself that you're not shallow. Or empty, at the very least. When in reality, a lot of those people tend to be shallow. That's what makes them so eager to be assholes. The emptiness. The lack of anything to them. Because there's a difference between people like me who are assholes for fun and people like them who are assholes for sport. Or rather, not for sport, but rather for their own ends, if you will, to get something out of it. Good lord, can you please type in fucking English? Short man syndrome, holy shit. Guy had a stroke on the fucking keyboard. Right, right. It's compensating for the lack of anything inside. Now, obviously I'm not going to pretend I'm morally virtuous. I am an asshole at the end of the day, but I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole with class. I'm a class hole, if you will. Because I've always personally seen it as, I like being able to just be an asshole and have people understand that that's not necessarily who I am, but rather a way of comedy and how I have fun, as opposed to a way of actually heckling. Because I personally, like, again, I'll be an asshole all the time, but I hate the idea of anyone actually getting hurt from it. But then you have people who are actual just sadists and want nothing more than to hurt others, because it gets them off and fills in something that's missing on the inside, whether it be love for themselves, love for others, a god hole, something. Trying to fucking crack my neck and I get up the ladder. Yikes. Can I do it now? Please. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I need to use my fucking hands to crack my neck. Okay, I can't just do it. Oh, yeah. They're funny assholes. It's fun to be around their assholes. We do it for fun. Well, exactly. There's the there's the difference between someone who is an asshole and someone who just acts like an asshole. Like, again, I don't act like, you know, I'm not like, hey guys, I'm so glad you're all here. Let's all be friends. You're all perfect the way you are. No, that's fucking dumb and retarded. But I'm gonna be blunt about stuff, and I'm gonna be straight about stuff, and I'm gonna be frankly a bit hyperbolic in being an asshole about stuff. But the purpose isn't to necessarily be an asshole, but rather it works around my own sense of comedy, and frankly, I think I use that as something of a litmus test for the people I talk to, I think. Because I think it works in the sense that, like, you look at people here in chat, and the people who stick around are the ones who can take my heckling, because they understand that it's not necessarily, you know, just me being a dick, or at least it's either that, or at least shows that they're able to take a joke or two and not leave because they're a dumbass little pussy, you know? Again, I mean, I was talking about this to DRSM the other day when he stopped by in the Ultra Kill Warframe stream. And it's like, you know, pretty much everyone here, I've been a blatant asshole to at least a few times and called them like retards or troglodytes, or choose any of my favorite words, really. But that's not what's really important as much as the fact that it shows who is a real one, if you will, to some certain extent. Good lord. I don't know, I'm trying to elaborate my thoughts while I'm trying to speedrun the game at the same time, so things might not be coming out entirely as I may want them to. Good lord, Simon, get a fucking grip. There we go. I mean, I think to some extent it's an art that has been lost in modern day because everyone's so fucking sensitive. Like, you say one thing about someone, you don't even necessarily need to call someone a retard. Just saying the word retard and some people just fucking fall to ash. It's ridiculous. And ironically enough, these are the same people who will make fun of other fucking... Good lord, get out of here. Make fun of other shit you'd never touch, and yet it's one word that'll crumple them. Like, I mean, I love the word retard, I really do. At the end of the day, no matter how, whenever it comes to any type of word, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, something is always going to go from the easier way to say something to the stigmatized version, and then a new word will come along to then say the same thing that will go from being acceptable to then stigmatized. And that's just the cycle of words when it comes to this shit. You go from being able to say one thing, and then all of a sudden, because it's the new PC thing, and then all of a sudden people start using it more and more, and then it gets to the point where it starts being used in a derogatory sense, and then that word then gets deemed off limits by the Overton window, and then all of a sudden there's a new word that basically means the same thing. You say in its place that effectively waters down the original meaning, whether it be the literal meaning or waters down the heaviness of the word, if you will. They say they're not toxic, but then you bring them in the direction they turn to the Hulk. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, you know, you look at any of these fucking people who, like, say one thing about something morally virtuous one way or the other, and then they'll say some of the most heinous shit you've ever seen. Like, for example, this is regardless of anyone's actual beliefs in any of this, but have any of you seen the trend that was going around on TikTok? People using, making prom, like, transition videos, going from their normal clothes to their prom clothes, but the transition would be the gunshot that killed Charlie Kirk. Has anyone seen that? Don't use TikTok? I don't, but I just heard about it. Or I think you're saying that you don't use it. But I mean, that's a trend that was going around on there. And it's like, it's these same fucking people who would fall apart if you said the word retard around them. It is messed up. Like, I don't know. You haven't heard of it? Yeah. It's a thing. Can I go one more? I can go one more, okay. Like, it's ridiculous. People will make... Like, I'm not saying no jokes or anything are allowed, but I mean, there's jokes and then there's being outright distasteful. Like, I mean, I'm down for an edgy joke or two. I love edgy jokes. I grew up on edgy jokes. But there's, I don't know. Maybe I'm just sensitive in my own way. But, like, I think it gets to the point where things stop being necessarily jokes and are just outright malevolent, malicious. That's what I'm looking for. Malicious. They just want the negative attention. Well, exactly. That's exactly what it is. They want the negative, more so than the negative attention, because they obviously want that. But more so than that, they want the attention brought by the people who agree with their viewpoints. And that's what it is at the end of the day. And that's the kind of just tactic that, honestly, We Are Charlie Kirk. Like, yeah, like, again, like I don't like Charlie Kirk. Like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with like Charlie Kirk jokes. I think, again, maybe like back then they were still a little soon, especially with the drama surrounding it. But I mean, like, I don't mind edgy jokes regardless of who it is. The problem comes when, like, people are maliciously using stuff like the gunshot that killed a man in front of his family as a fucking TikTok transition. That'd be like if fucking Republican kids were using... Gosh, this is fucking terrible. It'd be like if Republican kids were doing the same transitions, except using like a voice clip of George Floyd saying he can't breathe. Can you imagine if they did that? It'd be fucking terrible. It'd be fucking terrible. But it's the optics. It would? Yeah. Extremism is what sells these days, regardless of whether it be political, hyperbolicism. I don't think that's a word, but I'm gonna coin it right now. Being hyperbolic in any sense. I mean, it's just what it is. Like, and what I mean by this is you look at like, I mean, even just look at any like video of anything, like on YouTube of a certain thing you like. Like, let's say you, the problem is that it works. That's the issue, and when it does work, it keeps driving up the window to where things have to get continually more and more extreme. Like, you look at, like, let's just say, for example, there's a Cry of Fear stream. They have two Cry of Fear streams next to each other. You see one called Cry of Fear Let's Play, Episode 1. And then you see the other one going, Cry of Fear is the scariest thing I've seen in my entire life. I'm literally shitting myself. You saw those two streams right next to each other. Which one do you think would get more views? If not obvious, it would likely be the second one. Exactly. The one with the Housebook Trust? True. It comes down to that because you're being hyperbolic, you're making a more interesting a title more interesting than what's actually going on, potentially. And you're selling it by being more extreme. Everyone is upping each other to the extreme nowadays. Well, that's what you have to do. Because that's the culture we put ourselves in, where you have to be the more extreme one to be noticed. And that, again, that's how it goes with anything, whether it just be as simple as making a video on a video game, or talking politics, or talking anything, really. Like, I mean, you look at the fucking Warframe stream the other day, you saw people who were like, you know, I clicked for the title. It's like, you know, if I just named it Warframe, but we're doing Railjack missions, do you think that would have done as well as Warframe, but we're Railjacking off? Absolutely not. What El Macho did? Oh. I mean, at the end of the day, that is marketing to an extent, but I mean, that it gets to a point where you have to keep pushing up and up. And, you know, you have all these people who used to, like, complain about clickbaiting when, you know, that you have to do that these days, especially because it also comes down to an increased oversaturation in the market for pretty much everything, mind you. You're looking at we came to the stream for you, Shade, not to tell. Well, no. I'm referring to people who are new. I'm not referring to, like, established viewers. Like, I'm referring to, like, again, like, last stream, there were people who came in and were like, oh, yeah, no, you had, like, you know, unskippable title or whatever. The title made me think it was Isaac. Also, see you later, Matt. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I'm talking about, like, just normal people. It's just the way it is. You have to keep upping it. I mean, I don't that's what, okay, I remember us saying. I kind of lost track for a second. It comes down to an oversaturation in the market. Like, and when I say the market, it goes to anything. When you want to watch something, or if you're looking something, again, whether it be politics or news related, you have an oversaturation of sources because you wanted to talk to people. Well, that's valid. I'm not saying it's necessarily the same for everyone. I'm talking about the general, like, population. Where we're at a point in the internet, and this will only continue to get worse, of course, where, good lord, Squall, I'm not gonna be able to read all that. I don't have Chaos to read right now. Give me the cliff notes. Yeah, there's a general oversaturation in the market for everything where, again, if you have, like, let's say 10 people streaming Cry of Fear, you know, compared to, like, say 10 years ago, let's say maybe you had like 1 or 2, you have increased, it's not called based. You have an increased choice in the market to choose from, and you're either going to choose from the people with the best outward titles or thumbnails, or you're going to choose the people with the most viewers if you're on Twitch. Like, unless you're someone who specifically wants to support, like, lower, like smaller streamers, you're going to go on Twitch and you're going to go to the category for, you know, say Cry of Fear, and you're going to go, okay, so if I want to see a good Cry of Fear stream, where should I go? Well, this guy has, like, I don't know, 40 viewers. I should watch him clearly, because everyone else also has made an appraisal of this streamer and said, oh, this guy is good. I will continue to indulge them with my time. Because whether they're either more entertaining, have a better title, have like better stuff on screen, better at the game, you know, one thing or another, where it encourages them to stay, and it shows to, you know, new incoming viewers that this person may just be more worth watching than anyone else in the list, and that's why, you know, exposure on Twitch alone is something that's such a pain in the ass. Like, you see these, you know, poor fellas who are, you know, streaming on Twitch. It's like they have like one viewer, a couple. I mean, granted, I also tend to have very little to no viewers on Twitch, but I also don't only stream on Twitch. Oh my gosh. Oh, scared the shit out of me. But yeah, I don't only stream on Twitch, so I have other facets of it. If you put boob on the thumbnail, more people will come to watch. I mean, that just contributes to what I was already saying about, you know, extremism or general things, general hyperbolizing. Like, if I put tits on the thumbnail, would that be accurate to the game? No, it absolutely would not. Is it accurate to me? No. I'm a man. I don't have a thumbnail on the stream that has, or a fucking VTuber on the screen right now that has giant tits. So there's no, I mean, regardless, it would be clickbait to an extent, but in this sense, it would be more so bait to where it wouldn't even have a payoff. It would be more just used for the clicks. I mean, obviously, like, because then you're marketing towards people who, you know, are horny or something. That's the whole point of, that's the whole thing. Like, it's the same, it's putting boobs on the thumbnail is no different than making an attractive thumbnail or title otherwise. It's just an easier way of doing it. It's effectively the cheat code. Like, as opposed to making a really good thumbnail and like a well thought out title, you can just put some fat fucking milkers on the screen and get the same result. Or similar. The whole point, that's the whole point. It's effectively a cheat code, but for the same result. And that's just the nature of it, really. Did I not use my fucking syringe, you dumb fat piece of shit? There we go. Yeah, it's just another way of extreme. What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, what is it? What is the word? It's another way of. I can't think of the word. Good lord. But if you're not playing the game Alvo, you get a little bit left behind. Well, that's exactly what it is. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Yes. You have to. And I mean, you look at, and that's just the thing. If you don't play that way, you don't get the gain. I mean, you look at, like, you look at this, like, how many of the top streamers on Twitch are botted? And the answer is probably most of them. And for most of the time. And that's how they stay on top, because they bot, and then they get viewers because people think, oh, we must go there. Describe the word. It's just the word of it's radicalizing. That's what I'm looking for. It's effectively a form of radicalization in the sense of trying to make things more extreme and extreme. It's radicalization of the content in a sense.
Mom keeps telling me to get home,
but yes, you have to do it. But it's not always, you know, you just kind of have to. I mean, again, all the top viewers bot, or streamers bot, especially on Twitch, because they can get away with it. It's much easier to bot on Twitch than it is on YouTube. Because, from what I understand, I know nothing about botting, clearly, if you look at my fucking views. From what I know about botting, the way it works is you have to, like, contribute a link to it, so it could then send, or, you know, route the bots to your stream. And from what I understand, what you'd have to do because the difference is that YouTube, each stream would have an individual link because everyone is a new thing. While on Twitch, you just need to give it your profile link. So, you know, it'll just always go straight to the new thing. So it's incredibly so much easier to bot on Twitch in comparison to YouTube. And I think the same thing goes for like Rumble or other platforms, as in they're harder to do like YouTube. And I mean, from what I know, I've also heard stories of people who have been botted by like their sponsors, because regardless of the fact that the sponsors have to pay out more, it makes them look better, have more viewers watching. You know, hype, or, you know, more numbers, not necessarily more viewers, what looks like more viewers. Like, again, sponsors will bot their own fucking people like they're paying, even though, like, they have to pay out more per viewer, from what I understand. Like, per view, I think it's like per viewer per hour or something like that. That's their payout model, from what I understand. I could be wrong on that. And they'll outwardly, like, spend more money on their own behalf to make themselves look better by, you know, bumping the numbers up themselves. Golden door. I mean, shit. Like, and I say this all the time. Even if it's just not radicalizing in that sense, you also have to go in the sense of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to do it in the sense of like constantly being the thing on the screen. If you aren't constantly some of them botting views on YouTube because it's sponsored by view count. Yeah.
Shit. My back.
And like, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Hold on, let me get out of the train first. I'll try and remember. Oh yeah, now I remember. I'll say it after I get out of the train. I should really focus on this. Alright, so what I was saying is you also have to effectively be everywhere all at once. Because you have to always be in the face of the consumer if you want to even get close to any sort of growth. Because, like, you know, and I use myself an example. Like, you know, I'm not the best streamer around. I'm really not. I'm not particularly funny. I have trouble speaking. My content's very, honestly, bland in comparison to a lot of things. But even just by being more consistent in what I do, if I streamed more, streamed longer, streamed at a reasonable real people time, or, you know, if I posted more videos, posted more shorts, if I had consistent clippers, all these things would add to, even if I don't necessarily improve my content per se, just by having more content around, I would inherently be stimulating the growth more and more by being a fucking machine and putting out more and more, effectively like a fucking, like, factory loop. Because these things reward, like, high levels of output, attention, like attention grabbing, and fucking, like, just things that, gosh, words are hard. Things that pop and stand out and stay out. Like, the more you put out, the more viewers you get in, it's a snowball. Like, yes, content quality absolutely contributes a ton to it. I'm not saying that necessarily it doesn't. But I think, and again, this is something I've said a lot, but I feel like just if I were just more consistent on the things I already do, like if I got out, you know, maybe anywhere from 1 to 2 videos a month and were more consistent on shorts, the growth over time would be actually multiplicative, or what's the word I'm looking for? Exponential, that's what I'm looking for. Not necessarily because I got better in any sense, but because I was more actually active, actually doing things, contributing to the lifeblood of the channel.
Peter, the horse is here.
Indoors scare me, dude. I don't know. I've been on this rant for a while. But I think it's informative, or at least mildly interesting, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know. I think I'm not the biggest or most interesting creator, but I do think it's interesting to talk about the creation process from what I do understand and have experienced from my own perspective. Even if, again, it doesn't necessarily contribute to much for people who actually want to be good. here. At the end of the day, I think most perspectives have some sort of value regardless of success or, you know, monetization or anything. So just putting the word out there is more important than saying nothing at all. This part. Alright.
What the fuck do you want? You're crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm close enough. I can't. There's a big fucking gate in the way.
That's why I want you to come closer. I'll help you.
How?
I need a gun.
You got it, gun.
Did I fill my water before this? I'm thirsty.
Remember?
I don't think I did.
Look,
I don't think I did.
I'm tired of all this. I know.
Okay.
Get already.
It's mine.
Here. There's no ammo in it though. Now, give me the key.
Alright. You gonna head out now? Sounds good, Ethan. You have a nice night. Probably gonna calm down my ranting in this last chunk of the game here, just so I can try and focus. We are coming up on the end. I didn't get the fucking phone numbers up. Pausing stops the time. I need to get the phone numbers up. Fuck. I was too busy ranting during the fucking train ride. I didn't get the fucking phone numbers up. Ah. Where is it? Where is it? Phone numbers. Where are they? Where are they? Here we are. Okay. Time loss. I paused the game. Should be fine. All right. Hi. Uh, 5117 7816. CL underscore FOV 0.2. $1759. Could I get that in the chat, please? Thank you. 1759. Thank you, Nala. Open door. Oh my gosh. I should have been more careful and not held the gun out. I thought about it the second I started that. I should not have held the gun out.
Dead. You're so fucking dead.
You bitch. It's been a while since I've had a doctor this bad.
Simon, the pills by itself won't make you feel better. You have to do something more than that. I recommend that you try new modern treatment called cognitive therapy.
What's that?
Well, it's a set of exercises you do, a way to forget the past, all the bad memories and anxiety you have. Are you interested in books, Simon?
Book Simon.
Why?
Is that a reference to Cry of Fear?
I just wanted to find out, because I want you to try out something. I want you to write a book about how you feel.
Look how fucking abysmal that doctor segment was. Look at that fucking spike on the graph.
Guess so. I can try.
Oh shit, I made it. No way is that cum drinker official? I've been seeing all the unofficial cum drinkers, but I'm glad we finally have the real one. What's going on? It is me? I see that. They're all fakers? So true. There's only one real one. Got caught in the lift with the water. That's so fucking annoying. Is the baby from owner's fault? True. Watch this. We're gonna get another good run going on, and then the fucking internet's gonna cut out because I have the capabilities to PB. I can PB. I literally have PB'd, but the fucking thing broke. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I have the capability. I do. But I keep fucking up in the dumbest ways, man. I either fuck up in the dumbest ways or my fucking internet dies. And I can't submit it. So fucking annoying, dude. You don't even know. What's going on? Heh. Hope you're doing well. What's good? I mean, I mean, it's going right now, for what it's worth. It just died in the dumbest way possible, so I'm pretty disappointed about that. Well, good man, I get it. Just keep going is all I could say. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna at least give it a couple more runs, but it's just fucking annoying. Like, again, I mean, you're obviously new here, so I'm not gonna assume you know, but I mean, I've been able to play well recently, but every time I've been doing a run recently, since I've come back to running this game, I've either played basically flawlessly and my internet cuts out because my internet's shit, therefore it can't be submitted because obviously. Or I play great and then I get to some part and make one tiny fucking dumb mistake that kills everything. Like, if I just didn't get caught on the lip there, I wouldn't have fucking died and drowned. Like, I should have just raised sooner. If I didn't do that last shift, I wouldn't have pushed past it. I wouldn't have had to reorient entirely. Like, I can play this game, it's just... Ugh. Where's my fucking mouse? Okay, so that's good. I hope you're doing well otherwise, though. Sorry to just kind of rant on you as soon as you come in. We're just kind of, again, we're just kind of coming off a loss here. I'm really just... I know I can do it. I did all the hard parts. I did parkour. I did fucking roof skip within a couple tries. I did DRSM skip. I did lake skip. All I had to do was get through the fucking water and not get stuck in the wheelchair. Your voice is really good, man. Thanks. All he tries to not repeat the mistakes. I mean, yeah. Ideally. You're the only one everyone needs to know then? Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that. I hate to just exposition dump right as you come in effectively. Just kind of came in on a bit of a rough moment. Alright. What the fuck am I doing there? Just jumping because I feel like it, I guess. I went ahead and just put some music on in the background. Obviously you guys can't hear it, but maybe it'll help me calm down a little bit. Marriage in April. Bro. Let's focus up now. Yeehaw. Jill username marriage in April. Username marriage in April. I remember the run from a few streams ago that ended due to the enemy clipping through a wall. Well, yeah, that's another one of those dumb little mistakes or mishaps. 6376. $63.76, $63.76. $63.76. How'd that even happen? Good old cry of fear jank. I mean, genuinely, that's just the answer. This game is held together by just... I feel like saying duct tape and glue might be an insult to duct tape and glue. I'll be heading out. This seemed pretty great, dude. Got a sub? Sounds good. I mean, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a nice rest of your night. This guy dead. There we go. Yeah, you take care. Again, thanks for stopping in. Words are hard. Through here. Good lord, just get stuck right in the wall, why don't you? I got phone skip last time too. Ugh. Yep, much appreciated. Son of a bitch. Alright. Here. You bitch. $97.99. Get me off with a fucking slow attack first and then got completely thrown off. Hold on, Nala. Twitch chat's just further to the right, so it's not quite as easy to look over there. Would you rather 2017 Undertale fans or modern day Ultra Kill chatters? I mean, they're both pretty dumb. But I mean, it's hard to say for a fact because, I mean, I've blatantly experienced one and not so much the other. Though, I mean, I know of Undertale people back then being rather autistic in the way they'd just tell people to go for doing a specific thing in specific ways. Frankly, I think I'd hate them both about equally, but it really just depends on your involvement with them, because I don't know, I think Ultra Kill is borderline worse because, I mean, Ultra Kill, like, I'm not saying that there isn't necessarily a way you can do Undertale in your own way, because obviously there kind of is. But Ultra Kill is so much more freeform, so the fact that people are sticking their fucking fingers up your ass trying to play you like a puppet makes it more annoying, I think. Yeah. Hey, Ian. Yeah, no, I think that's my general thought on it, Nala. Were you here the other day when we were talking with DRSM in the Warframe stream? I think you were. I mean, I pretty much put all my thoughts on them out around then, so... yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember, because you were like, oh yeah, I'll check it out if he goes with the Ultra Kill, now I remember. Watch DRSM play Ultra Kill? True. Yeah, right now he's doing like some of the last Cry of Fear stuff he wants to do before he tries to do like more stuff, as we kind of discussed then. Right now doing the Ultra Kill, or no, Ultra Kill. Fucking pick up the lighter, you fat piece of shit. Good fucking lord, holy shit. I'm gonna die. I only have the one. Ugh. I'll use it. Yeah, that's fine. I have the lighter already. It's not gonna fuck anything up. Yeah, no, because right now he's doing the Cry of Fear blind series. He has like a towel set over his monitor. And then he's basically letting chat direct him where he needs to go. I was hitting 4. I'm a fucking retard. Good lord, dude. I want to reset just because of that, but I'm not going to. I need to complete a run. I want to complete a run. Oh, I was thinking of the fucking other door. I don't remember if he had any particular plans for streams after the blind stuff. I think that was more or less it for his Cry of Fear stream plans, and then I think he had some videos still in the pipeline, mostly just being you know, making the videos of the blind one and such. And that was a weird way of doing it, but whatever. Yeah, no, I saw fucking people like pounding about, like, not many people, I guess it was the only one like popping off about Ultra Kill especially, but I saw that and I was like, good lord, save this man. I didn't fucking crouch. Got stuck on geometry. I've actually been thinking about this myself recently, not necessarily related to Cry of Fear. But so I've got unrelated to the video I'm currently working on, because I am working on something currently. In fact, I have a few things I'm technically working on. I just bounce around really weirdly. which is why nothing gets fucking done. But I've kind of like settled on getting one actual video done right now, and hopefully that should come out before the end of the month. But I've also had thoughts of what I want to do is I think would like be kind of fun and also just be a way to get content out to make like a supercut of one of the previous series I've done and have that put out as something content wise to also just kind of, I don't know, both have something put out as well as a more accessible way to watch like series that I've done before, you know. I mean, I'd have to figure out what one I want to do, or if there's like any specific one people would want to see more than others, like just kind of supercut. I mean, obviously it would have to be something that's like, you know, a proper like done in like a regular series. Obviously nothing like fucking Isaac could work, but I think I'd have fun with that. I mean, I still have to do one for like Cry of Fear, but I think at this point I'm gonna save that one for like Halloween. I'd have to figure out what I'd want to do sooner rather than that, than have like a different, like more original thing going on in the background while working on more or less just something to put out like a supercut. It's just a matter of figuring out what I want to do it on or what series was particularly good. Which I'm thinking I might have to like take a poll or something on it and see what people think. Either a poll or just generally ask in streams. I don't know. See if there's anything in particular people would want to see more than others. I've thought about it myself a bit, and one series I'd like to have a supercut of, at least at some point, just in general, like, if I don't get any like responses, or I generally just feel like it's the one I want to do most. The one I've been looking at wanting to do is the Mario Star Road series, honestly. What am I doing? I think that was a fun series. I think it'd be fun to supercut that. Just to have it be more viewable and all that. I think it'd be fun. This guy is being really nice today.
I can't hear you. Who is this?
You become sick again? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better.
How did you get my number? Can you help me?
Just like allergies or something, or hopefully nothing too bad.
What? You're up on the roof? I can't hear what you're saying. Hello? Hello, are you still there?
You okay in the basement? No. I am playing Cry of Fear. I could never be less okay. It's off. Going on those sour clouds. I hope you're doing well tonight. Fucking bed, motherfuckers. Yeet. Please don't come out the other side of the door. Yes. Alright. Okay, second tries. We'll take second try. Sexy. Part geometry, don't fail me now. Uncontrollable coughing? Yikes. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, dumb question, but I assume like cough drops and all that aren't helping all that much, or have you managed to get any relief? gotten better? Well, that's good. It's usually around this type of year that I go through my allergies, but I guess it might be late enough now that it's May that I might not get them this year. Which I'm not complaining about. Why did I do that? When are you going to sleep? Probably after stream. If I had to guess. I'm gonna fucking... No, I'm fucking... No, you know I fucking hate that. You know I hate that. You know I fucking hate that. No. No. Gone. You're getting timed out. You know you're not supposed to fucking say that. I tell you constantly not to fucking say that. What did he do? He's doing that fucking retarded thing again where he's like, a bit of a dumb question, but I don't want to assume. Fucking shit pisses me off. Brother, that's 2 a.m.? Yeah, it's prime time for Cry of Fear. What are you talking about? What did he say? I just told you. Or did you not listen? You heard? Yeah. Did you hear any of my discussion when I was talking about the supercuts, or... I don't know, thoughts on that would be appreciated if you had any thoughts regarding the matter. A bit. I mean, long and short of it is I think it would be fun to do some supercuts. To get some, just to generally get some videos out of older, like, series. You think it'd be cool? I mean, is there any particular one you find interest in? I mean, like, personally, the one right now kind of leading for me right now is Star Road. Because I don't know, I just liked that series, something about it. Also, it's like Mario 64. But if there's something people would want to see more, I'd be open to it. It's just a matter of getting feedback. FNAF, one of each game. I'd be open to FNAF. I don't know if that's something I'd want to save for later in the year. Like, I know I'm saving Cry of Fear definitely for Halloween. I don't know if I'd want to save, like, Luigi's Mansion and FNAF and all that for those. I'm not disagreeing that they'd be cool. I'm just saying I don't know if I want to do that soon as opposed to saving those for later. Phasmophobia. Well, I'm referring to, like, series I've already done on the channel. Obviously, you wouldn't know, so I don't, you know, it's not your fault for not knowing. But basically, I'm just saying I want to put out more content on the channel YouTube-wise, and I'm asking for viewers that have been here if there's any series that I've done already that they'd like to see cut down and just put out in a more consumable medium as opposed to having to go back and watch the full streams. And I have not done Phasmophobia. Luigi's Mansion. Did you listen to what I just said before, or... Again, I'm not opposed to it, but again, I feel like stuff like Luigi's Mansion and FNAF would do better closer to October. You know what I mean? You heard a bit? Well, I just said that. What do you mean you heard of it? I literally just said that. Yeah, I'm not saying I necessarily won't do those, because honestly, I agree with doing one for each FNAF as well. It's just a matter of, like, if I'm doing these, I feel like I want to maximize what I can get, and I feel like FNAF ones and Luigi's Mansion or Resident Evil, stuff like that, would all do better if I posted it in or around October. That's kind of like right now why I'm kind of landing on Star Road. Just a nice, complete, rounded series, and I like Star Road, so that's kind of like that's why it's kind of the one I've kind of landed on myself at this point, and that's the one I'll probably do if I don't have like better suggestions. I mean, I'm open to others, of course. I'm not saying that's all I'll do, but either Star Road or B3313. I could do B3313, but I mean, like, I don't know if there is a finish, but I haven't. I mean, I guess I should say I haven't finished it. Okay, the randomizer could be fun. Yeah, actually, that's a good one. I mean, there's the randomizer, Star Road, the Half-Life games, Mario Pinball. I mean, this isn't just applying to stuff that's new. I mean, it can go a while back too. Like Mario Pinball or Paper Mario. Like, at some point I want to do a Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door one, because that series means a lot to me. It's a much older one that people from these days wouldn't have seen. What was the last Half-Life game you did again? Went down the Freeman. Yeah, I mean that's an idea. Though I don't know if I personally also don't know if I'd want to do Hunt Down the Freeman before the other Half-Life games. I mean, I could technically. It's not like there's necessarily any chronological order, but it's technically not canon. But I know I'm being picky here, and I apologize. But I mean, I don't know. I guess in my head, I feel like it would make more sense to do Half-Life videos in the same order I streamed them. Billie Jean. Oh. Gotta go? Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping in Sour Clouds. Hope you have a nice rest of your night. Was Hunt Down the Freeman the one you had to finish in the middle of the day? No, that was Black Mesa. Oh, frankly, I fucking forgot about Black Mesa. Aye. Black Mesa would be good. I don't know if I'd want to start with Black Mesa, though. I mean, I could. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Again, maybe I'll put it up to a poll, but I don't know. Like, it's a pain. Like, at my size, polls are just a pain. Like, if I do it in the Discord and it's not something where it's like A, B, C, or D, and I just go, hey, at everyone, what series do you want to see? It's Supercut. Literally, no one's gonna fucking respond. And it's just like, I might as well have just not asked in the first place. And I mean, I'm not necessarily, fully complaining. I mean, it's just the nature of having a, a small channel and small Discord. It's just like, it helps to get a little help sometimes, especially when I'm effectively working for you guys in a sense. So getting more constructive info helps, but yeah, I think for now I'm kind of landing on Star Road. I do want to. I mean, it's either honestly that or the randomizer. I could see the randomizer doing well too. That's a good idea for mentioning that one. I think the randomizer could absolutely also do well. That also might be faster to do, so maybe I'll do that one first, honestly, because Star Road was a much longer series. Yeah, we'll do the randomizer first. I think that one actually was a fun series. With some like hype moments. Yeah, that could actually probably do pretty well. Yeah, maybe the randomizer, Star Road. At some point, I also want to do like cut downs of like every like lair or chapter or whatever, an ultra kill. But I mean, not immediately. Fuck. Hold on, I'm doing something. I'll read it when I'm in the middle of a transition, or at least is what I can. Being alone doing this again reminds me of how nice it is to have chaos here. I think I found out the best character for multiplayer is either T Isaac or T Keeper because the benefits apply to our team. Yeah, that makes sense. I gotcha. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Damn it. But yeah, it would just be nice to have more stuff out, really. That's kind of like why I've thought about this supercut idea of something that, like, you know, I could just kind of put out in like a bigger block as opposed to hyper editing. That can still be fun to put out and still be nice to watch in a condensed sense without necessarily having to be like hyper edited, like something like, excuse me, like Counter-Strike Forever. Or even what I'm currently working on. Or the other thing I'm working on, which is less tightly edited and more so just tedious. I have, like, you don't even know, guys, like, I have like a laundry list of videos, like, unironically, that I want to work on or have already started working on and just haven't finished yet. And it's like, like the amount of caffeine I'm gonna need to get me through a lot of that. And I guess that's part of why the supercuts are something I especially want to do, to get like a middle ground between those to where I'm not just hyper editing everything. Or I can just be like, oh, this is a fun little Mario series. You don't have to, I don't have to make like any crazy edits or do anything like that. It's the Taro bus. Oh. I mean, it's also, it's just about, I don't know, being proactive. Like, I think what's crazy is, actually, how many videos have I put out this year? Was it just, I might have just actually been the Ultra Kill one. I mean, regardless of how many I put out this year, that's still almost as many as I put out last year, and I think it's a travesty I put out so few last year. I mean, I understand it to a certain extent, but like, I want to be more active about it. Not even just necessarily for growth or anything, but like, I like putting out videos, like, you know, I like having like, because like one of the main reasons I even was always interested in the idea of, you know, making videos or streaming was just the sense of, I can just, I have a recorded memory of when this happened. I could just look back at it at any time. But at the same time, when it comes to streams, it's like, I don't have time to watch, like, if I want to, you know, watch Star Road or something that's like, what, 4, 5, 6 streams, all like multiple hours long. You know, I have to pick out and see how many good parts there are. And I mean, like, that's kind of the purpose those will serve. Ooh, he's gonna kill me. Whoa, he multi-hit me? What the fuck? He was doing 5. Dude. It's so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I mean, by all means, I allowed it to happen to myself. I ran back towards him. But it was only doing 5. I saw it. It was 31, 50, 26, 25, 21, 19, 14, 9. No, it was down to 6. What? Where did the math? Must have got, maybe there was a heavy hit somewhere. I don't. Either way, I purposely, it's not bullshit. I purposely purposely put myself in that situation. When I could have just stepped back a couple of steps further. I had the syringe in my wrists. I would have been healed in a second. That's completely me. I know. I keep saying it, and this guy keeps doing it. I just don't. I don't, yeah, the fucking run, like, do I really want to rule of threes? Well, you say rule of threes, but he's been doing it for ages. We're well past 3. Do I want to even bother doing another run? Like, I remember when this kid was normal, when he first joined the streams, and he's just been, every time he comes back now, it's the same bit, and it's like, he used to be normal, what happened? Guy, just, if you want to ask, do I waste energy going over this again? I've gone over it several times. Do I really waste my energy going it with you again? Clearly it's not going to get through your head. Either it's not going through your head, or you're purposely trying to antagonize me, and frankly, I'm not here for it. I'm really not. Like, you've been chill in the past. I don't understand why you insist on being a retard with these bits. You'll stop. You should have stopped ages a fucking go. I've been fucking more than clear about this. I don't like, you say you'll stop and then you'll disappear for who knows how long. You'll come back and it'll be one of the first things you say again. Like, I don't trust you in the slightest. Like, again, you've been chill. Why? Like, because you blatantly know it pisses me off. And frankly, if you keep doing it, it's gonna get to, like, I don't like the idea of it. I don't like having to do it, but frankly, I'll get to a point where I just fucking ban you, honestly. I don't want to. You've been chill in the past. I don't think you're a bad kid. But you do the same bit over and over, and I just don't have the patience for it. I really don't. Don't do it again. You know this. I shouldn't have to fucking tell you over and over again. I'm not your fucking mother. Like, past a certain point, you're not making any joke or anything. You're just purposely trying to piss me off. And again, I don't appreciate it. Like, if you want to be fucking, you know, a bit more abrasive, necessarily, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you just say the same thing over and over again, and when I've expressly told you not to, it really is just antagonism. I don't know. I feel like I've been upfront about it. It's not even funny. Well, that's my point. I've been upfront about it. I've been genuine about it. I don't... At a certain point, though, I shouldn't have to put up with it. I really don't have to. Where's the funny? There's no funny. There isn't. It's well past... It's well past its date. State it's welcome. I mean, yeah, pretty much. We'll try one more run. If I die or something stupid happens, that's it for the night. I'm not good with its and its. I mean, it's kind of weird. I'm not always perfect with it myself. I mean, it apostrophe S is decidedly it is abbreviated. I think there's a lot of instances with the apostrophe also having use in when it comes to possessives. However, it's kind of weird. I'll fully admit that I'm a little weird with it sometimes myself. on, you motherfucker. I'm gonna Alright, last try of the night. Depression.
You'll win, I'm sucking your cock.
I missed. Alright, time to go. Eee. I'm getting tired. I had to work yesterday, had to work today, work in the next couple days. Ready for a day off. Beals 54. Or PC. Right. What did I do wrong? It's the Beals 54, isn't it? Beals 54, Leatherhoff 45. Did I not take out... Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't take out the fucking tilde. I didn't take out the tilde. That's what it is, motherfucker. Oh, I don't want to save my splits. Shut the fuck up. Full reset. Honestly, you know what? Maybe. Is the game gonna load? There it is. Good. Up. What happened to the last run? I I died. I got cocky around the slower during the ladder skip and just kind of let myself die.
Don't win, I'm sucking your cock.
Caught? Ain't no way, DRSM. He's looking at me. This is crazy, guys. What it do, gamer? Go. I guess I have to play well now. I'm gonna have to activate my Ultra Instinct. And by that, I mean I'm going to purposely miss roof skip 3 consecutive times to represent the 3 sins of man. In my break on my shift right now? Ah. Big. We've had no PBs today as usual, because I just can't have that sort of luck. Roses are red. I've gotten it close a couple times, but died to some pretty dumb shit. Roses are red, Leatherhoff 45. Roses are red. Backspace. What's my PB? Oh, fuck, I don't know. I think it's like, it depends on what category we're talking about. 9777. 777. I think my PB for this category with cap is like 58 something, and I think it's like 57 without cap. Nine 777. 9777. You don't know much about this game, so you're entirely clueless. So for context, the current record sits for this category, which is with unlocks and well, actually, I guess does Joe? I think Joe runs. No, I think do they run with cap these days? Or they run without cap? Well, regardless, I know the current record that they've at least set is around like 47 minutes. And if you want to technically be generous, since there are basically no runs for no B-hop cap, I'm technically a top 10 runner in that category, because there are only like 10 runners for that category, and like 7 on no B-hop cap, I think, last I checked. They run without cap, it's actually close to 42, 43 minutes. Good lord. Where am I? I'm fucking tired, dude. What the fuck was that? It's with cap? Okay. I was gonna say, I thought they ran with cap. I wasn't sure. Well, because I'm pretty sure, was it? I'm pretty sure I remember them, or at least Joe, I'm pretty sure they were real, he was real big about having no capper. Maybe I'm pretty sure it was Volzoid who was big, he was pro cap. I'm pretty sure Joe and them were big on it, but maybe they're just still running it because it's still the most popular category. I don't know, I'm not going to make assumptions. 1779. I mean, then again, what does the most popular category mean in a game where... I mean, how many runs are even submitted a day for Cry of Fear? I can't imagine many. See, though, if I was playing, like, at my peak, there'd be a new run, like, every hour. Like, come on, man. Like, second by second by second. I'm just, sandbagging right now. Yeah, that's it. That's my excuse. Not just being criminally bad at a game I have 200 hours in. I'm honestly impressed I didn't hit that door frame on the way in. I love getting clipped by that thing. Makes me so happy. I've always sandbags, but chat never knew. You sandbagging is having to turn on baguette ASMR. I mean, frankly, if we're being serious, maybe I'm just speaking myself, but I feel like most people by streaming, anyone who streams speedrunning is inherently sandbagging. Like, I feel like it has to be like way easier to not worry about having to read chat or anything like that when just doing it off stream. Like I'm pretty sure Joa does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Joe and Rigger both just record theirs, yeah. Like, they don't have to worry about chatters or anything like that, which is kind of nice why when Chaos is here and I don't have to really worry about at least looking over to read the chat. I could just mentally, think about it a little bit while still trying to play the game. I know there was this, I think it was my last PB I put out for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Definitely I was still decent with chat, but it's boring without. Oh, I'm not going to say it's not boring without it. I'm just saying it's obviously, you're going to play a little better without it. I know, back when I speedran Mario Bros. Wii, it was the last, video I put out for my PB for that game, which was like 30 minutes something. And I wasn't really talking much at all, because I was just kind of, doing my own thing, like listening to a video at the same time. And I was listening to this podcast, and I was silent for most of it because I was just trying to focus and do certain skips and such. And there's this one point where in the podcast they mentioned something about like American Ninja Warrior, and I vocalized that just randomly of me saying nothing, just start laughing and say American Ninja Warrior in the middle of my run, and then just nothing else. I don't know why, I find that funny. Pick up the lighter, you fat piece of shit. Keeps keep touching the fucking the ashtray. Like, there are cigarettes here. There are cigarettes here. Sir, you are being beaten to death with hammers. I get you're an addict. Please. Gotta go back to work in a bit. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping by at least. Hope rest of work goes well. Mods beat him to death with hammers. That's what was happening. I mean, again, at the very least it was after I got the lighter. So, I didn't lose, like, my slot 4. But yeah, thumbs up moment. So rare I get to see my emotes in my YouTube chat because I have no members. There we go. Unless... That's a joke. Alright, there go my balls. Okay. Do your balls hang low? Do they waggle to and fro? Do they down in the night and then jiggle in the night? You bitch! The Swapped movie? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. He fucking brought the curse in with him. like a cat dragging in a dead rat. I've been hitting this consistently. Then he fucking comes in and it's fucking gone. Bro, good luck me and everything went to shh. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. Dude, fuck, do I Hold on, man. I need. Like, it's not that fucking hard, dude. One more game. It's. If I do. One more. Okay. It's the last one, though. I cannot do any more after one more. Frankly, I don't know how far I'm going to get, because clearly my ability has been deteriorating as the night has progressed. But at minimum, if I do manage to PB here, it'll be like 330. Which is acceptable. I've been hitting DRSM skip all night, then this motherfucker goes up and it goes to shit, dude. You can't ride it. You really can't. I'm just putting fucking music on in the background. Like, I'm not gonna try and take this too serious. Like, I had some on before, I stopped it, and I'm putting different music back on now. Like, I'm just not thinking about it. Words for you, what I've been through. If the Logitech doesn't work, I was gonna fucking scream, dude. I should have dodge jumped there. Find you somehow.
I'm sucking your cock.
We are very well prepared. Words that I believe, and sorry so, but not complete. Oh. Back door. Yeah, I guess back to the thing we were talking about earlier. I guess supercut wise, I guess the randomizer's kind of the thing on the block, on the chopping block right now. That'd probably be the most interesting and easiest to go through if I had to take a guess. Though, I mean, I might put an announcement. June Summer. Just asking people in the fucking server, but you know, people don't fucking talk there, so. June Summer to our David. $73.49. $73.49. $73.49. $73.49. saying, "Go down." Never felt so cold. When I'm home on the week on a holiday, look around, everything has changed. But same since you've gone away. You've gone away. Save some energy for the parkour. Feeling about the feeling, describe. And as I tried, good lord. I mean, I guess not technically awful, but not great. Fuck me, dude. $87.29. On a holiday, look around, everything has changed. Same since you've gone away. Since you've gone away. You always say, "It's to believe," she said. "Take you anywhere you want." Atrocious fucking B-hop. There we go. This is the last chance for me to say. And accept the pain. Something that I want to let you know. Big. It's the fastest we've gotten down there. By that I mean down the ladder. Not that section. Yeah. If I ever let you go, maybe then some time would show that you're the one for me. Probably would have been better to hold the wall there, get some energy back. I don't know why I thought the dash. Move. Let you know. Let go. Amazing. Alright, hopefully I just don't get beaten to death this time. Someone sells all the parts of their complete breakfast. Do they unbreak their fast? What? I don't think I'm paying enough attention to chat right now to be able to understand what you just said. Parts of a complete breakfast. If they assemble all the parts? I mean, would that... I mean, I think I get it. It's a lot of thinking for this time of night and this game. I see. Aw. You're fucking me, right? How did you do that? Where were you standing? Must have clipped up on the ledge when I turned around. I guess. That's all that's really possible. And I fucked it up. Okay, yeah, that's what I get for not using a syringe. Alright, that was clean. I like that. The RSM curse has been broken. I don't know, you're saying that after we missed a fucking shock on Mace. I don't know. I mean, on the skip, yeah, but there's still a curse there, I think. That was a pretty good O-Tickler section, though. I'm happy with that. Fucking... whatever. Not this one. Fucking time, the run killer fucking slower. Or crawler. I haven't seen you there all night. Son of a fucking bitch, dude. The amount of willpower it took for me to continue after that fucking saw runner is actually insane. No, you bitch. Oh, oh, damn. I thought I peeked out too far there. I'm just slipping up back to back here. I am not finishing this run. Not because of a lack of trying, mind you. At least we're still hitting the horse skip. Though we're actually about to reach my saving grace here. Let's see if we finish this run or not. We're going for phone skip. Is it necessary? No. Motherfucker. Bro, what the fuck is this slower RNG? He has not tried to touch me over in that corner.
Who is this?
Even if I failed it, I would have survived.
How did you get my number? Can you help me? What the fuck is going
It's
on?
always been a death sentence. What is with this slower tonight?
What? You're up on the roof? I can't hear what you're saying.
AIDS? I guess so.
Hello, are you still there?
Every slower's worst enemy. I mentioned the whole like FNAF YouTube phase earlier. Honestly, there's one fan game I've actually been watching a decent amount of content on. Fucking Graveyard Shift at Freddy's. That one's a neat looking one. Looks like a lot of effort was put into it. You fucking dumbass. FNAF World refreshed. I've even played the regular one. Alright, too soon. There we go. 3 tries ain't bad. It really is just timing. My muscle memory isn't for like right there when it should be. My muscle memory is like... My muscle memory is like midway between the edge and the roof when it should be closer to the roof. It's like if it was still getting active updates. I see. Oh my gosh. Fucking what the fuck is park geometry, am I right? Have you ever heard of Graveyard Shift at Freddy's? Out of curiosity? Seems like it's a decently popular one with like a almost ransomware like theming with like its own like whole plot and all that going on. No? It's pretty interesting, I think. Might be worth trying out when it comes to October, honestly. If I still am thinking about it by then. Which probably not, but... Yeah, I just looked at my health and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to start staggering. Wouldn't mind seeing you polish off the rest of FNAF. Yeah, I still technically have to do that. I mean, I don't know how far I'd go. I mean, I feel like the furthest I'd go is like... Good lord, I don't know how to conserve energy. What the fuck's wrong with me? FNAF 6 is great. Yeah, I've heard. I feel like FNAF 6 is probably the furthest I'd go. UCN is just not really. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't see much point doing UCN. I technically could. I guess at the very latest UCN. I don't have VR for anything past that, and Lord, I'm not touching fucking Security Breach or fucking Secret of the Mimic, Lord forbid. Frankly, I just don't like the way the story is going in the newer ones. I think they're fucking spineless cowards for backing out on Burn Trap. Like, I personally agree with the idea that it was a bad idea to bring William back again. But, I mean, it's blatantly the story they were going for, with that one being the only animated end scene from Security Breach. So I think it's an absolute pussy move for them to be like, oh, actually, no, it's not actually him, and that's not actually the canonical ending. It's like, no, that's the one you were going for. It's not a good idea, but I want to see you pan it out. I don't care about the fucking Mimic. Like, I think the I don't know, the Mimic's just fucking stupid. I don't like the idea of it. At least if for the games. It's not a bad, like, side story thing that they did for the books. I think for the games it's fucking retarded. Your name is the fucking Mimic? Oh no. What's going on, Queen? I just don't like any other, like, story-wise, I don't like the recent stuff. I really don't. I don't necessarily think it's me even just being like a hipster or anything. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the Mimic is so far removed from what I want from, like, a hypothetical villain for that series. Like, again, like, if bringing Afton back was the original fucking ending, then I wish they had the balls to try and actually make it work instead of pussying out, especially when it was so blatant that that's the direction they were going. But if they weren't going to do that, then they should have actually committed to what they also set up before even that and make Vanny the proper villain. I like the idea of at least it being a human. Like, it makes it more easy to see the horror in it as opposed to this abstract robot thing that is just Angie. And I'm sure there's probably more to it than that, but I mean, it's hard, like, Afton works because he's a human, and at least, especially prior to, like, the newer stuff, he was a realistic thing. Like, before all, like, the Remnant and shit, just the idea, like, there was nothing complicated to it. There was this terrible guy who fucking, you know, kills kids. And that's what it comes down to. There's no fucking rhyme or reason to it. He's scary because it's not unrealistic that someone could do that. Someone can go on a mascot outfit and just fucking commit atrocities. In the paranormal aspect of adding stuff, making like Springtrap and all that worked brilliantly, I think, to adding to the horror of a killer who himself can't die. Or at least has effectively been put in a situation where it's very hard to get rid of him. And again, that's not me saying that he never should have gone. I mean, I still think, honestly, I would have been fine with FNAF 4 being the final game. Like, I think, like, I even FNAF 3, though, honestly, I would have been happier with ending with 4, but even with 6, still, 6 and 7, fucking Ultimate Custom Night. Honestly, this may be a hot take. I liked Dream Theory from FNAF 4. Is it necessarily, you know, in the moment, is it too great? Maybe not. Honestly, though, I liked it. I think there are aspects of it that worked. The ladder. It's not felt the same since 6 or World. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why the fuck you're including World in that. World is absolutely not the same as the rest. I think you're just obsessed with World. I would say since 4 or 6. World is absolutely not similar to the other games at all, so I don't know why you're including it. You love World? I respect that you love World. I do. But you're not going to convince me that World is somehow fucking similar to 1 through 4. So I don't know why you're including it other than to just glaze it. It is glazed? Well, I mean, yeah, you didn't have to tell me. I could fucking hear it from here. I mean, it's just because it's an inherently different story. I mean, 1 through 4 is a paranormal story about haunted animatronics, and starting in Sister Location, you get stuff like fucking AIs and illusion discs and fucking all that weird shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. How do we get from FNAF 1 to whatever Mimic's supposed to be? I think honestly, I don't like... It's honestly just a natural progression of Scott's writing style and his interests. I mean, if you look at anything from prior to FNAF, you can tell Scott's a big science fiction guy. So, I mean, honestly, the fact that it didn't start science fiction, I'm honestly impressed by. I think it was always going to go in this direction, though, especially with the way he designs and made his characters and stuff before FNAF. Though I think specifically, like if Mimic was just like another animatronic or just like a slightly special one, like Ennard or something like that, that'd be fine. I don't like the idea of Mimic being like the main big bad. There's nothing to relate to or fucking put, like, there's no person to like see. Like, I mean, it's hard to phrase it because it's fucking late and I don't know how to phrase it, but like, yeah, William, again, he's not unrealistic for the most part. Like, especially prior to all the weird fucking remnant and shit. William's not an unrealistic person. He's not a good person, but he's not unrealistic. There could be a William in our world, and that's what makes him more imposing, more horrifying. And I think the arc of Afton is incredibly interesting with, like, the whole family just being, you know, included in this tragedy that is the Fazbear, like, fucking lineage or whatever you want to call it. Like, everything has fallen apart around them in relation to this fucking company, and that's what makes them, they have connections and there's interesting things going on. They're actual people, actual lives being ruined and just collapsing around all this, while Mimic's just fucking dumb. Just a fucking robot. But there's nothing interesting about it. Like, sure, there's like, oh, it mimics this, this, and this. That's scary. It's very angry or whatever. It's like, okay, the abilities and stuff are cool, but like, again, he's not main villain worthy. That'd be like if they made Ennard like the new big bad. It's like Ennard was cool, but Ennard's not fucking main villain material. Ennard is, I mean, for the fucking custom night, that was enough, yeah. I mean, for being the big bad of Sister Location, sure, but he wasn't big bad of the story. Yeah, I think and again, I mean, again, you know, people can hate Steel Wool and Scott or whoever made the decision to bring back Afton and Security Breach all they want, but honestly, I think I hate them more for not just sticking with it. Because again, am I saying it was a good decision? No, I don't. I think we would leave well enough alone, you know, leave Afton and UCN, maybe reference him here and there. Please, you know, don't have him as a big bad anymore, pass the fucking torch to Vanny and have her actually be a fucking character. But if we're not going to do that and you're going to just bring Afton back, then fucking be a man and do it. And just don't be like, ooh, Afton, he's not actually there. He's a robot called the Mimic. And also, this ending isn't even canon anymore, despite the fact that it's completely fucking animated. And the only one that's completely fucking animated is actually this one where you do shit in a fucking mini game on an arcade machine. And it's like, yeah, all right, sure, that was the plan all along. You totally just didn't get sidelined by the fact that people didn't like your poor writing decision. And now you're trying to run it back by looking like a spineless coward. Yeah, I mean, that's inherently the difference between the two eras. I mean, again, like, 1 through 4 are paranormal stories at their core. Everything going on where it is very sci-fi. Like, it's made things less interesting by putting a science to it. Like, I saw this discussion earlier, and it's like, you know, like the breaking point for some people is like the idea of Remnant, of going from, it's not just spirits or anything anymore, it's this fucking scientific, actual, like, physical thing that can be tamed and augmented and displaced, as opposed to just something more ethereal, like the human soul. And being able to explain it inherently makes it less interesting by design. I mean, like, oh, it's just Remnant. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, you can do that, but that doesn't sound as interesting.
He always goes back to the same place, day after day. He was watching it like it was yesterday. Despite the fact that it causes him tremendous anxiety, he insists on returning.
I've always loved FNAF. I mean, I've been there from day one, yeah. I still remember back in 2014 when I remember seeing I remember the first video I saw on it was the fucking PewDiePie one. With the fucking weird rabbit thumbnail. I remember that, the day it fucking dropped. I remember the day it dropped. I remember there's this one time, it was, I guess it would have been the same year. It was just after my grandmother had taken my sister and I to the fucking library. I got back to her house and the FNAF 2 trailer dropped, and I still remember fucking watching the trailer for the first time and seeing the new Foxy jump scare and all that. Still remember the teasers coming out as they did. Like, it like, there's nothing like, it's almost sad for me that modern FNAF doesn't have the kind of connection it had. I mean, that's just the thing too. Old FNAF had like a real special connection with Scott and between Scott and the community. That kind of broke after the community was like, wow, you voted for Donald Trump? We have to fucking excommunicate you, despite the fact that he's been incredibly supportive of his fans of pretty much every community. We must fucking shove him into retirement. Because I mean, back then you had constant updates on Scott Games, different fucking updates, teasers. Like I remember, you know, getting up for school on some days and seeing like a new FNAF 3 teaser and having to watch the 8-Bit Ryan video explaining what the hell's going on. Or seeing like the new fucking DA Games songs. Like that era is one that will not come back and will not ever be replicated with modern FNAF content. You're a fucking cuck, dude. This is the saddest day of my life, holy shit. AI is broken. I should have just killed this guy first. Excuse me. Going around the tree again. What is wrong with me? Cut it tighter, brother. Go. Arc geometry. Shoulders at the top of the world, and I can finally breathe. Do you feel like me? Have you been through what I've been through? On the top of the world, all you can finally see. Now you just let go. You've been through what I've been through. Just let go. Fucking holy shit. Eating fucking shit on those stairs. Lullaby me to sleep. Oh. we'll see how much longer we're even going here. Parkour here's our big run check.
The train to Norcastle is delayed due to a signal malfunction. Please stand well clear of the platform and the gates, as the next train is not for public use.
Uno, dos, race. Right. Forward. Forward. Good lord, dude. I don't know what that routing was. Is 90 enough? I'm just topping off. Ooh, no, it was not. I didn't think so. I know you need very high health for that drop. It's the highest health drop in the game. Come on, man. pre-equipped, okay. It was almost a decent forest line. Didn't scare me at all. I need to take that a bit wider. I need to take that a bit tighter.
Peter, the horse is here.
I missed. Saddest day of my life.
What the fuck do you want? You're crazy. I'm close enough. I can't.
There's a big fucking gate in the way.
How? You got a gun. The subway. The guy you shot. Remember? Look, just open the gate, will you? I'm tired of all this. I know.
Let me out. VI. $3979. Have I gotten molested in the bathroom again, or did we clear it this time? We got through this time, don't you worry. Score, fuck. Yeah, score FOV 0.2. $5729. 5729, 5729, 5729. Thank you.
You're dead! You're so fucking dead!
Easy.
Simon, the pills by itself won't make you feel better. You have to do something more than that. I recommend that you try a new modern treatment called cognitive therapy.
What's that?
Well, it's a set of exercises you do, a way to forget the past.
I am, yeah. This is the last run of the night, though, so we'll see how it goes.
Are you interested in books?
I don't know. Why?
All right. I just wanted to find out because I want you to try out something. I want you to write a book about
How you feel?
Do you think you can do that?
I can try.
I guess so. I can try.
Ooh, 2 for 2. Let's fucking go. No, this music's from Mario 64. I just put it in this game because it felt appropriate, being that we're underwater. I'm not streaming speedrunning, if you don't mind answering. I either am at work or I'm playing another game or editing videos for the channel, or I don't know, just talking with friends. You know how it is. Normal people stuff. That was bad, but okay. Oh, I hit a fucking syringe before I went through that door.
Finally home. I hope Mom's okay. Mom? Mom! Where are you? Mom!
The fucking splits ended. See, I can't get a break. What the fuck can happen this time? Whatever. We're gonna finish off. I don't care. Can't believe this is an indie game, though. I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily call it that. I mean, it's more so a mod of an existing game. I don't know why it fucking happened again. I turned off my universal fucking... Unless it didn't save. I'm stuck on the fucking light post. Not that it fucking matters. I didn't reload. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Something always has to go wrong. Yeah, I fucking died because I didn't reload earlier. Actual curse. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. What fucking... I'm checking my splits. What are my fucking settings? Did it not save that my universal hotkeys are off? Global hotkeys on? What do you know? Why?
just want to get a PB, man.
Well, I made sure Global Life Split is now saved as turned off. It's fucking ridiculous. After all... I can't catch a break. I really can't. I just can't. Whatever. That's gonna be it for tonight. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. It'd very much help. Y'all know what I'm doing and when I'm doing. You can join my Discord, which will be linked shortly in the YouTube chat and the About section of my Twitch. That being said, though, have a nice night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Maybe I'll see you again, maybe I won't, but until then, regardless, I've been Jaded Shade. Yeah. Bye.